Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Swordhaven with me, Wonderdown. Let's venture forth with our already gathered party. After a brief trek through the forest, you come to the first substantial signs of civilization. A flimsy fence to your right and an overgrown pasture on your left. Look, chimney smoke is rising from beyond those fields. The village must be close. It seems this land isn't as wild as we thought. This is where we part ways. I'm going to the local tavern. You can do whatever you like. If you find any work, come see me. You may need assistance, and I could use some gold. Shrugs. If not, I'll spend the night here and travel on to Swordhaven in the morning. I'll keep that in mind. Luck be with you. And with you. From here you can travel to other nearby road signs. Walk away.
You can count on me.
Alright, that seems like the fast travel mechanic that we can't utilize yet. Seems like a pretty big map.
Let's do it. No problem.
So I think I should heal up, but the town should be right there. 5 bog iron arrows.
Time for exploration.
I don't want to waste resources.
The road is calling. Have company.
Alright, let's waste resources. It looks like wolves to me. Alright, do I kite back and force them to waste SP to get to me on the next turn, or do I charge in and try to take out one right out the gate? Son of a gun. And I used cleave hoping I'd one-shot him. And I can't move for 2 turns. We can heal up a little bit more though. It only costs 3 SP to use a healing potion. Alright, my turn. Did not mean to move forward. Hey, we still get an attack though. Alright. Thought I goofed up. At least they don't do a lot of damage. But it does add up. Whoopsies. I misclicked there. Alright, I can risk it. Let's use... We found a healing salve. So I wonder if they'll add attacks of opportunity to the game, because there's several abilities that force enemies back. So it feels a little odd not having attacks of opportunity to capitalize on that. Well, I used up all my healing resources for that. But we came out on top. So I should prioritize getting to town. In fact, what are they dropping? Probably stuff I can sell. Hides and fangs.
You can count on me.
A woolly sheep. Meat and hides.
Let's do it. No problem.
Is there a way to equip? No. Answer my own question. I mean, there's a way to equip a second weapon set. There's a quiver here, and I assume throwing weapons can't go in that slot. Yeah, just go here.
Time
fair
for
enough.
Exploration.
Blasted Fate.
The road is calling.
Was that a wolf howling? Not anymore. The lanky, shad-bellied man follows you with an eye both hopeful and wary. A greetings, wanderer. Y'all help me. Depends on what you need. A trifle, really. One of my wheels broke. The village is closed, thank the gods. But I'm afraid to leave poor Jenny. Slaps a donkey on the rump, all on her lonesome. See, there's a wolf pack roaming around these woods. If they stumble upon my cart while I'm away, they make the old gal faster than chain lightning. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Farmers often put donkeys in their fields with other domesticated animals to protect them from wolves, because donkeys are mean. Well, why can't you bring her with you? She's as stubborn as a, well, donkey. Only listens to me when in harness, bless her heart. And even then, barely. And you are. Name's Wyden. Extends one dirty palm for a hand clasp. Give it a shake. I knew a horse thief who had a similar handshake. No offense. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Well, it's a good thing that's not a horse, it's a donkey. It is. So, what's your trade? I'm a charcoal burner. Left my sons to watch over the kiln while I trade with the local ironmonger. Size. And here I is stranded, with all kinds of ravening vermins lurking nearby. Anything else I should be aware of, besides the wolves? Nods enthusiastically. There's plenty of dangerous critters mucking about these parts. Saber-toothed rats, wild boars, and giant spiders in the forest. Man-eating lizards near the shore. Scary stuff. Not to mention the local bandits. Hoo boy. Them fiends could give any one of those beasties a run for their money. Care to introduce yourself? Even though you already have? My name's Whiten. So, what do you want from me, Whiten? Can you guard my donkey while I go to the village? Nod yes. Thanks a bunch, mate. I saw a perfectly good wheel gathering dust in the blacksmith shop. He's a right sting bum, that horseshoer. What choice do I have? So the blacksmith is stingy. Huh, he's the very definition of the word. And with all the rumors about some new conflict brewing, I'm pretty sure he's planning to earn even more gold by selling weapons for twice the price. What conflict are you talking about? Tis all hearsay, waves his hand dismissively. Don't pay it any mind. Give me the money, old boy, and I'll talk to the smith for you. Don't trouble yourself. I'll be back lickety-split. Well, off you go then. I don't have all day. I'll be back in a twinkling. The forge is just after the first turn in the path, close to the river. Got it. Just stand right here. Alright, I'm off. To see the wizard, well, the blacksmith. The wonderful blacksmith of Oz. Let's quick save. I don't have a lot of health. Oh, they're going right for Jenny, aren't they? Like I said, I think Jenny would mess these wolves up. That's one down. Huzzah!
Nuh-uh.
He casts about with a worried expression. I'm telling you, these wolves are shameless. Back in the day, they was cherry to attack humans. Uh-huh. Anyway, you got the wheel. He nods and immediately starts fixing the cart. Monitor his progress. You closely study the man's work, but do you have the mental capacity to understand it? I think I only have 4 intellect. I learned how to fix a broken wheel. Try as you might, there's simply not enough time for you to understand all the intricacies of his craft. So I wonder if this will come up later, and we'll come across somebody else with a broken wheel. And had we learned how to do it from this guy, we could fix their wheel as well. But now we can't. Dusting off his hands. Done and done. Turns to you. I recently purchased a healing potion from the local witch. How's about I give it to you as a reward? 1 potion. That's not much. Sorry, but it's all I got. It's better than nothing. Here you go. Hands you the potion. Well, I suppose it's time to say goodbye. Clicks his tongue. Giddy up, girl. At first the donkey doesn't respond, but after a full round of exhortation she gives in. Her distressed owner sighs in relief as the beast finally starts moving. Watch them go. The duo soon disappear into the distance.
Let's do it.
And we got another healing potion. Let's hope we don't need it before we reach town.
No problem.
They did say there were rats and spiders about as well, so... So I feel like it should be easier to deal with than wolves.
The road is calling.
Based on my experience in other CRPGs with wolves just being an absolutely nasty enemy for low-level characters. In Pathfinder, they have a chance to trip you, and in Baldur's Gate, they're just menaces. The sheep looks at you sheepishly. Apt.
You
Bah?
can count on me.
The sheep is looking at the grass around it. You assume that the sheep is not in the talking
Let's do
mood.
it.
Bah.
No problem.
That looks like it might be one of those chest mounts. Go ahead, can we... Oh, we can. Oh, we can type. Potential chest. Add.
Time for exploration. The road is calling.
Weak poison. Those eggs?
Let's see what's out there.
Dull spear and a straw shield. I wonder if we can equip a shield along with our two-handed weapon. Dodge chance minus 3%, parry chance minus 15%, shield blocking plus 15%, and shield defense plus 2. So we can equip it.
You can count on me. Let's do it. No problem.
Looks like we can loop around to the other side of the
Time for
fence.
exploration.
One-armed farmhand. As opposed to farm hands. A grizzled one-armed man raises a hand in warning, stopping you in your tracks. If you're aiming to travel through the fields, just keep your pants tucked in and have a stick at the ready. Why is that? Alack, we've got a vermin infestation. A whole pack of gods be darned dagger fangs. They've got daggers for fangs. Well, not really. But if one bites you, I win you ain't gonna know the difference. Tell me about these creatures. They sort of look like your average ratsies, but... waves his hand. You get it. That sounds dangerous. There's no reason to quaver. Dagger fangs ain't no wolves. Just be careful when they're around, that's all. I've got an apothecary pal in Swordhaven. He sells a potent poison to deal with the yearly scourge. I guess it's time you paid him a visit. Yeah, but I still find myself stalling. See, the roads are a pinch too dangerous laterally. And before you ask, since you look exactly like the type who would, I ain't sending you in my stead either. Why? Told ya, it's a perilous trip. I, don't want your death on my conscience. The farmer is probably apprehensive about giving a large sum of money to someone he just met, and rightly so. What if I get rid of the dagger fangs then? I guess you can slay him, if you're not too lily-livered. Scratches his ear. I even toss you some coin if you agree to see it done. You got a deal. Much obliged. I'll be on the temple grounds, at the end of the main road. Just don't get yourself nibbled to death. Those buggers are nasty in large packs. Nod and take your leave. Good luck.
The road is calling.
So we could try that. But our previous companion said to come find her if we found work. And we just did, so... I thought I'd try to recruit her first. I couldn't do it for the other quest because we had to stand there and defend the donkey.
I think I found something.
That's right.
It's locked.
It is locked. Right, unlocking
Trust
it.
me, it's unpickable.
Alright. In that case... How do I remove pins then? Oh, there we go.
No problem.
Let's not go this way. Let's head towards the tavern if we can. Also, as NPCs tell us about places, they get added to the map.
Time for exploration.
Yeah, I'm sure the rats aren't very difficult, but we only have 9 health with 1 weak healing potion available. So I'd rather get another companion and possibly rest up if we give that a whirl. Look at that. We travel to the coast path if we wanted to.
The road is calling.
That's the gate. I assume there's just the one gate. Nope, there is multiple.
Let's see what's out there. I sense an ambush.
More wolves, great. Yeah, I think I want the damage threshold +1, because they typically do about 2 damage, so if I can reduce it down to 1, then that's 50% less damage, right? So, I'm gonna pop that. And also have flatulence, I guess.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, it's a tougher wolf. Might be a party wipe if I'm not careful. By party wipe, I mean solo wipe because I'm by myself, but you get what I mean. Dang it. Alright, hang in there. Alright, we really need to get to town. We're dire straits. I was a pack leader and a mature wolf.
No problem. Time for exploration.
It's a bog iron axe head and a medium handle.
The road is calling. Let's see what's out there. You can count on me.
I do want to try and avoid fighting. I'm going to keep quick saving. If I come across a fight, I'm going to reload because I only have 2 health.
Let's do it.
Oh, don't want to get to the bridge yet. A stranger. A lean, straight-backed man in a traveling cloak walks toward you, leading his horse by the reins. Study the wayfarer. Judging by the stranger's neatly trimmed beard, simple but clean clothes, the noble sword at his side, this fellow isn't some ordinary adventurer or caravan hand. But then who is he? Say nothing. Your and the stranger's eyes meet. He summons a polite, if somewhat forced smile. Greetings, Sarah. I hope the road is treating you well. The man has a slight, hard-to-pinpoint accent. Indeed it is, thank the dragon. A pleasure to hear that. Looks around before continuing. Be careful out here nonetheless. A pack of hungry wolves roams the area just past this bridge, you see. It's only thanks to Cinnamon, folks the mayor's mane, that I escaped their slavering maws. Yet the Grey Ruffians got awfully close when I stopped to let her drink from the river, so I'd look for another route if I were you. Thanks for the warning. Anytime. We travelers ought to help each other out, right? Where are you headed? I'm looking for someone, an old friend. He's supposed to visit us in Swordhaven, but never showed. Is he a family friend? Not quite. We're colleagues. Good friends too, naturally. Do you need any help? Gives you a critical once-over. Nah, but thanks for the offer. I wish you luck then. Yes, I do hope he's well. Mind introducing yourself? Isn't it customary for the one who's asking to introduce themselves first, Sarah? Fair enough. My name is... The man takes a quick glance behind him, then nods. Donnie the Fist. Glad to make your acquaintance, Donnie the Fist. Bows. Nethos of Molkadir at your service. See anything interesting out there? No, praise the heavens. I've heard most unsavory rumors about a band of convict hunters operating along the shore. That's another good reason to keep your guard up. Mind introducing yourself? I already have. Yes, right. Well then, I need to go. With a courteous nod, the stranger springs into the saddle with the dexterity of an experienced rider and gallops off into the distance, leaving only a trail of dust behind.
No problem.
At first I thought we were going to exchange names, and that's going to be the guy that we're looking for to give the amulet to.
Time for exploration.
But we wouldn't be able to do it yet until we found out his name, saying, oh, we just missed him. And we keep chasing him around the map. In a somewhat comedic fashion.
The road is calling.
So ideally I make my way to the tavern first, which is not located on the map yet.
Let's see what's out there. You can count on me.
What you want, mister? I gotta do my chores and my parents will tan my britches.
Let's do it.
House. I really want to find the tavern first so I can rest. Assuming that I can afford to rest there.
No problem. Time for exploration.
Pretty quick. I'm not supposed to talk with folks I don't know. Sorry. The silhouette of this portrait does not match that of a little girl.
The road is calling. Let's see what's out there.
The burly yet limping blacksmith doesn't spare you a single glance. If you're looking for armaments, you lubber, you best look elsewhere. But... okay, could you point me to a proper armory then? I believe you'll find one somewheres in Swordhaven. What if I need a broken plow fixed? If it's farming tools, horseshoes, and nails you're after, I can help. Look him up and down. Tall and broad-shouldered, with sun-scorched skin and bright hazel eyes, Blacksmith nonetheless has a noticeable limp. A work-related accident, or something more nefarious. An old white scar, as if from a long blade, marking him from his forehead to the side of his neck, points to the latter. That's a nasty scar you have. Darn your eyes, as a keepsake from me past. Nurses his brow. Don't ask. I won't answer anyway. Oh, interesting. By the look of it, I'd say you ran into, a sailor's cutlass. How did... composes himself. Yes, whatever. As I said, it's a keepsake from me past. And it wasn't exactly a serene past, if you get my meaning. But enough about that. I'm a changed man now. And I've been for quite a while. And no, I still ain't answering any questions. Oh, come on. What are you hiding? Curiosity killed the cat. But I'm not a cat. Fine. Keep your secrets. I sure will. Listen. I'm sure you must have a weapon stashed nearby. What do you take me for? Some sort of fancy weaponsmith? I'm a simple horseshoer. That's all. Any chance you could give me a discount then? Why would you need a discount with prices like this? Would you mind if I use your forge? I doubt you know what end of the hammer to strike with, but go ahead, embarrass yourself. Har har har. Listen, Blacksmith, we both know you sell weapons. Now show me what else you have in stock. Alright, you got me fair and square. Lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. I have a little stash hidden away, if you have the gold. Where do you get your weapons from? Some I make myself, some I buy from passing traders. You were reluctant to sell me weapons. Why? It's not that I don't want to sell them, it's just that smithing is hard work. Most folks buy arms in Swordhaven anyway, and in these parts, one usually gets better coin making nails and horseshoes. But that's not all. Looks around. I'm also stockpiling weaponry. There's something in the wind, I tell ye. A bile-sucking tide is a-comin'. And when it hits, even I am going to make a darn fortune selling swords and spears for twice the regular rate. I care to explain what this bile-sucking tide entails. War, pestilence, famine, death, drugs. The usual suspects. You have a single fact to back that up. I've heard talk about barbarian mercenaries gathering up north, and noble folks arguing over them Balta mines. Frowns. Seen enough of this world to know this buzz ain't your everyday jiggery pokery, but a part of something bigger. Besides, I feel it in me bones, especially when the weather's drafty. So you're hoarding weapons to sell later at a higher price. Pretty much, yeah. Makes sense. Let me ask you something else. You're a noisy feller. I want to ask some more questions. You already asked about me wares, and I already answered ye. What more do you want? At least tell me your name. It's Loker. Loker the Blacksmith. Now show me your wares, Loker. Buy Ugin, are the best weapons around. Oh, do you? Leather breastplate. A wooden buckler. Alright, we have that same claymore already. I'm not going to sell the fangs yet. That's often a quest. In games like this, I'm going to just keep them on hand in case. Well, let's not sell the arrows yet, in case I get a companion that uses arrows. Or throwing weapons, so we'll keep those on hand as well. That's an ingredient, so we'll hold on to that. The rings we can sell. I mean, it's possible we need the pearl and stuff for quests later as well, but I'll just keep the fangs on hand. There's something else I thought we had. Alright, 106. Let's sell that as well. I might having this too. Let's check out the forge in a second. Satisfaction guaranteed, with a few exceptions. I'll take your leave. He bobs his head goodbye, returns to what he was doing. Alright, so what do I do here? Alright, so we don't have the recipes yet. If I look at... Yeah, we don't have any copper ingredients. Oh, that'd be the next level recipes. The bog iron stuff is better than copper. I'll probably sell it. I'll plan on doing any crafting. So, goodbye, 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 and goodbye. Take that, and this. That way I should hopefully have enough gold to rest at the inn. And buy healing potions when we find them. Alright, so what does this add? Damage threshold +1 and dodge chance -5%. I'm not looking at dodge anyway, so... That works out. The shield is better. Dodge chance is increased by 1%. Parry chance is increased by 5%. Shield blocking is increased by 10%. Shield defense is reduced by 1. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's alright. I'll keep the shield in case we find a companion.
You can count on me.
Did the... Yeah, okay, so it does change our appearance. Good. I was a little concerned because, like, the shield didn't show. But again, it's a Kickstarter, so it's not a big deal. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll continue exploring Clamreach. We've got good ways to go, it looks like. And the priority is going to be getting a companion so we can go take care of the rats, and also resting somewhere, and stocking up on more healing items. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.